Good morning. It's another day of not so good weather. It should be bright, but it's very cloudy and it's supposed to be rain on and off throughout the next couple of days. So it's 7 o'clock. We're gonna actually today our goal is we're gonna go over Max Patch, so that's cool. But the weather's gonna be like this, so not so cool. But then we're gonna go on to a parking lot. I forget the name of the pass or the gap we'll be at. But at the gap, we're gonna get a shuttle into Hot Springs, and then tomorrow morning we'll get a shuttle back to that pass and then continue on. So that's the plan for today. It's about a 15.5 mile day for 3,500 feet of climb, I think. Still a pretty good day. So tomorrow, when I come back, I'm just gonna bring all my stuff because I want to carry all my things throughout the whole through hike, and then we'll go right back into Hot Springs, 14 miles, and then shower up. Well, it'll be nice to be clean and dry and warm tonight, so I look forward to that. So let's go on and check out Max Patch. The beginning of this hike here, we have to go up and we have to go over this hill, and this is the moment of truth. Did I make the right decision staying here last night, or should I just kept going? We'll see. Up there is the big antenna structure. I guess someone on Far Out mentioned that it's a thing to measure direction and distance to aircraft, but it's still in use, but it's getting replaced by other technologies here and there. But this means we're on the top of this little climb, and we're gonna keep going. And yeah, there are no campsites here at all. And those clouds do not look nice. But let's try a little time warping here. I think all along back there was the place people were talking about, the campsites wise. There were some level areas just all covered with leaves, but really it's probably a little windier than our site. We're definitely on a ridge. We were kind of on a ridge, but we were hidden by a hill on the side. But I don't know, I guess you could camp out here, like right there maybe, or maybe it's further up. I didn't see anything obvious yet. Just kind of like places that you could make work if you had to, I guess, when the bubble is coming. So here we are at Deep Gap. That tree is totally gonna take down that sign. But here's a campsite right here. And this was the option that I had yesterday if I was wanting to hike 5 more miles. The problem was that I guess the previous year, like in June, July, a bunch of bears came in, and I don't know what people were doing, but the bears got tons of food from everyone. They took a bunch of bear bags. I don't even know if they hung them. I heard that they snatched them from tents, probably because they left the food near tents and socialized or something, and they just grabbed them. But supposedly because of that, there was a camping closure in this area, but in September they lifted the camping closure. In my mind though, if they lifted it because the bears wandered off, unless they got every one of the bears, like actually put down every one of the bears that was responsible, they have learned to rip open tents for food. So I didn't want to come here and camp because it was a really warm day yesterday, and I didn't want the bear ripping my tent open, because how else am I going to get a new Altiplex without sitting around for a long time? So yeah, that's why I didn't want to come here, because chances are there's still some bears out there that know tents equal food, and I bet once they start waking up, it's going to be a problem, and they'll probably close this site again. I think it's tough once the bears learn that shiny bags equals food. But how do they get so many food bags down from trees and stuff, they say? I don't think people hung them right. That's why I didn't come down here. It's a nice site. It just, I didn't want to risk it with all my equipment. But now this is the 5 mile marker, so I have 10 more miles for today. Not too bad. It's a whole bunch up and downs, and we're gonna go over Max Patch in another 5 miles or so, maybe 6 miles. So that's gonna be the highlight of the day. I can't wait. Check this out. Would you call that a flower? They look like flowers, but they don't. But they look like flowers. What are these? Never seen these before. Here's an interesting burrow. It just, there's like the fork and the roots. If you look at it closely, you can kind of see an eagle. But maybe it's because I've been watching Peacemaker. I don't know. Could be eagle-y. I like to look at trees and then see how they fell or where they fell from. This one fell from over there, so let's see, across. It looks like it broke midway there. And then it snapped across. So what's funny is, and now while you can see it, there's several branches up there broken as well while the branch came down. Part of the problem is it hit this thing, knocked it across the trail as well. You can tell it also snapped branches off this as it went down. Lots happened. I bet this thing in slow motion would have been really cool to see. Lots of interesting things happening. I haven't done this in a while, and this one looks like a good one. I don't think it's open on top. It might be just pitch black in there. Let's see. But I'm using a tripod so I don't get my hand snatched. It's just pitch black. Oh, there's some kind of light on the side. What do you see up there? Well, folks, we did it. It's just about noon, and we're at the Max Patch parking area. And basically, when the weather's nice, I hear this place is an absolute madhouse. Cars parked up and down the streets and everywhere. But today, I don't hear a single car. I'm not 100% sure this is the parking lot itself. Or maybe I have to go up the road a little bit. Yeah, this is it. There's nobody. There's nothing. It is so quiet. Nobody's here at all. So weird. So weird going to places where things are usually just super crowded and busy, and then you go there and you're all by yourself and not a single person around. Wild. Hey, here's a fence. We haven't gone through one of these on the AT yet. It's basically one of these things, I guess. I don't know. Out west it was control horses or cows because they couldn't bend sideways like that, but people can squeeze right through because we're tiny. All right, which way to Max Patch? Here we go. Where is it? The parking lot is right up there, and you just take this really gradual trail and it just comes down here to this nice creek. Good water source to go up to Max Patch. Oh, there's a couple blazes right there on the tree. Oh, the views are amazing actually. We're not even all the way up to the top yet, but it's we're still below the clouds. And I don't know if you can see how fast the clouds are moving. It's supposed to start raining in about an hour, maybe less. I'm trying to get to a shelter that's 2.4 miles away, but we still have to go up, but it looks like the views are pretty nice so far. I can't wait to show you what it looks like from up there. I gotta hurry and get up there before the weather changes. And the stairs begin. Stairs are always quite exhausting. But maybe that's the top right there. Oh, wow. Wow. Wowzers. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Wide open. Thankfully, the clouds are high enough. Wow. Looks nice. that's the rain heading for us right now. So it's supposedly a little less than an hour away, and it does look like it's raining over there. And there's actually patches of sun. So we gotta get out and seek shelter. I'm very glad Mac's Patch looks pretty clean, actually. All that effort people put in, take all the trash out and regrass everything, I guess. But fortunately, we got some amazing views. I thought we were going to be in the clouds for sure, but wow. Just far off, you can see so much, like sun rays coming in, rain here and there. In fact, further to the right, that's where you could really see the sun rays. Pretty amazing, and just the dark clouds add such a dramatic effect. It's kind of drama I like, weather drama. So beautiful. Man, it'd be nice to have a time lapse up here. Gotta go though, gotta go. Look at that, there's sun over there. Look at this green tunnel. It's amazing how the branches all kind of just cave in. Is it because they've been pruned underneath? But it's literally a tunnel here of branches. It's quite nice. And this trail is wonderful. Look how level it is. You don't get that. It's wide too. It's actually, am I even on the right trail? This is hard to believe. Well, I'm pretty sure I am, but this does not look like a trail at all. Check out the fungus on this tree. It's all that purple, like extremely purple, and there's another one just below it. Isn't that crazy? It's so odd though, because I've never seen a purple one like this, and this tree has two there, two on the left side, one below, and there's like two or three behind it. There's one down there. Yeah, there's two more right there. It's crazy, right? Why this one tree? I guess it's normal. This one has a whole bunch of purple ones. It's weird that we didn't see any, or I didn't see any before, and then come on the other side of Mac's Patch and there you go. This is, sure it's a dead one, but it's by far the thickest tree trunk we have seen yet. It's probably at least 5-6 feet wide. It's gigantic. It's long dead, but wow. Old guy. I don't know if it's because of the rain or just much warmer, but all the ferns are looking really healthy. In the beginning they were all kind of shriveled up, but these are really green and healthy, and there's a whole bunch of them. Another cool thing to check out, I saw some of this in the Smokies, but This rock is covered in this stuff. It kind of looks like seaweed or paint that got burnt off, or I don't know what you'd call it. But this whole boulder is just covered in it. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna touch it. Someone's gonna tell me one day it's poisonous. Thinner than potato chips. Ooh, I'm starting to think about food with everything. I'm at what I think is camp for tonight. We're below a shelter. It's really tucked away and safe from the wind. Pretty close to water source. Might be kind of cool here because it's a depression. But yeah, we are camping at Max Patch. We got together and we decided that the weather was much better than they forecast. And might as well just keep going instead of going to the Lemon Gap parking lot and then taking an hour 15 ride back to Hot Springs and then an hour 15 back in the morning. And then we get a late start in the morning. Figure might as well do like 1.3 tonight. And so we'll get to Hot Springs earlier tomorrow than if we actually got driven back out here. He was gonna slack pack. I was gonna just take everything. But I think it's gonna work out better. It's gonna rain during the night, which is, you know, I think it's gonna rain for the next 5 days is the forecast. Oh well. But tomorrow we're gonna be warm and dry tomorrow night and the next night. So that's what counts. Tonight, I just gotta set up. It's drizzling a little bit. Gotta find a good campsite here. The campsites at this shelter, I'll put the name of the shelter here. You gotta go down to the water source and pass the water source, and there's some good campsites. Before then, it's just a leafy mess and everything's canted and plants everywhere. But I'm gonna try to find a spot that's not a big depression, so when it rains, I don't get flooded out. So wish me luck. So this is Walnut Mountain Shelter. It's not in the best condition, as you can see by the support leg there. It looks like the whole thing's gonna topple over. But I guess there's some tent sites up here. The water source is not the best. You're gonna have to scoop many times. But I mean, it's water. I'm gonna have a little bit of sediment of some kind, I guess leaves in mine. Sometimes I do wish I had a filter, or at least a pre-filter, but what are you gonna do? All right, let's set up, eat dinner, and go to sleep soon here. That's it for day 26, folks, here at Walnut Mountain Shelter or something like that. I'll put a little note below. But in case you're wondering what I do in my tent when I get here, on my phone I like to take screenshots of, I create a custom waypoint for where I camp and then create custom planned routes for the day so I can get full statistics like miles, ascent, descent, all that stuff for the end of each video. I take screenshots of all of them. I also today have to charge my inReach because I keep the tracking on at 10 minutes. I actually have to charge it every 2 days. Otherwise, the third day it's gonna stop tracking. It'll just stop tracking at some point when it reaches like 25% or something. So you have to keep it charged up. So I'm waiting for those to charge because I don't wanna, I keep them close to my body as they charge, just so the batteries are warm. But I don't want to fall asleep with it there because I might break the USB plugs. So I just kind of, right now I have service, so I'm checking out some YouTube videos of other people starting the hikes. So that's always fun. I'll list some of them below in the description. It's not everyone, sorry if I forgot you, but it's just people that I happen to notice now because I happen to have cell service right now. But okay, thanks for watching, everyone. You all have a good night, and tomorrow we're heading into Hot Springs, about 12 miles, so not too far, And yes, that's rain you hear. It's light, but it's coming down. It's supposed to come down much harder tomorrow morning. We'll see when we get out. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.